today we are going to be learning about the third arm of government. The what? The third arm of government, known as the what? Judiciary. Known as the what? Judiciary. The third arm of government, known as the what? Judiciary. In the previous classes, we learned that there are three arms of government, isn't it? The legislature, the executive, and the what? Judiciary. We say that the legislature makes the law, isn't it? Then the executive implements the what? Law. The executive ensures the enforcement of the law. Now the judiciary, which is the third organ of government, is responsible for what? Interpretation and application of the law whenever it is what? Violated or broken. Is that clear? If I go and engage your services, you understand? And I tell you that once you come to my class and teach, that I'll pay you 1,000 naira. Is that clear? And the law says that when you engage in somebody's services and promise to pay so and so amount, that you must pay it. If you don't pay it, you will go to jail or you pay a fine of 10,000 naira. Then after engaging your services, you come here, you lecture. Then you come to me to ask for the money for the services that you've rendered, and I say no, that I will not pay. Whose responsibility it is to say that, to come here out and say, Austin, you've broken the law and you must pay a fine of 10,000 or go to jail? Do you know the person that can look at the law and say, this is what the law say about engaging somebody's services? It is the duty of the word judiciary. Is that clear? So if I break the terms of agreement between me and you, you will go sue me to court. You understand? Then when we come to court, the people in the court there will open the book of law. They will say, by so and so right up, by so and so act. You understand? Section so and so in the constitution, in the law of the land, or in the act governing this area, that I have done the wrong thing. It is the duty of the judiciary to actually look at the case and find out that I'm the person at fault. You understand? Or the judiciary might ask, is it actually true that this man came to class and teach, or he did not come, he just came to ask you for money? Is that clear? It is the duty of the judiciary to do what? Interpret the law and say this is what the law says in this case. So because of that, hey Mr. Austin, go and pay this 10,000. Hey Mr. Austin, go and do this one. Is that clear? So the judiciary does what? They interpret this law. The law that has already been written and made by the what? Legislature and signed into law by the what? Executive. It is the duty of the judiciary to look at this law and do what? Interpret and apply it when they are what? Broken or violated. Is that clear? So judiciary is the third arm or third organ of the world government responsible for interpretation and application of laws when they are broken or violated. Is that clear? Also, the judiciary adjudicates disputes. They settle disputes. That's one of their most important functions too, between the government and the legislature. When the executive and the legislature they are having problems, it is the duty of the judiciary. They say, hey, the executive, your power is not up to this level. You understand? It is the duty of the legislature to do this and this, and it is your own duty to do so and so. It is the judiciary that interprets this law and tells the executive where their power ends and where that of the legislature starts. It is also the duty of the legislature to adjudicate between government and the citizens. Government and the what? Citizens. You see in Nigeria several times you see the labor union, they go to strike, isn't it? The judiciary will tell them that it is lawful for you to do this if the government has not met its own bargain. Is that clear? Or it is unlawful because the government is doing what is supposed to be done. It is the duty of the judiciary to explain all these things and also solve problems or adjudicate dispute that is between organizations or between citizens. If me and you have problem, we'll go to court, we'll trash it out, isn't it? It is the duty of them and the judiciary to tell us who and who is at fault. Is that clear? Is that clear? Now we look at what now? Functions and importance of what? Judiciary. Functions and importance of the judiciary. What are the functions and importance of the judiciary? What functions do they perform? Number one, as we all know, is the what? Interpretation of the law. That's the number one function of this judiciary, to interpret the law, to tell us this is actually what the law says and this is how it should apply. Is that clear? That's their number one function. Then number two function is punishment of law breakers. Punishment of what? Law breakers. Anybody that breaks the law. It is the duty of the judge to say, I'm sentencing you to 6 months imprisonment. Is it not? You punish the law breakers. Anybody that you say that the person committed an offense is still a suspect. Is it not? Until the law says otherwise. Until the law says that he actually committed the offense. And when the law court says that it is their duty to state the punishment, you understand? I can say we are giving you 1 year imprisonment, 6 months, 2 months, or you can pay a fine of so and so amount, isn't it? It is the duty of the judiciary to say that. Number three is what we call guardian of the Constitution. Guardian. The judiciary is the guardian of the world Constitution. You understand? They've read so much about the law of the land, so they protect it. Is it not? The executive might say, these people committed corruption, let's send them to Kirikiri prison. And you've not actually been able to find out and indict those people because you're the executive, you want to do otherwise. You understand? It is the duty of the judiciary to say, this is what the law says, and this is how these people are going to be treated. You understand? Because nobody is above the word law. Nobody is above the word law. So the judiciary protects the word Constitution of the land to avoid those people that are highly placed. You understand? Violating the law. So they make sure that everybody is equal before the rule of law, and everybody must obey the law. Is that clear? Number four is determination of election petitions. Determination of election petitions. That's one of the functions of the judiciary, isn't it? After the election, one party, APC, say, hey, this is a lie. PDP did not have the majority vote. They say, why are you saying this? They say, there were too many malpractices during the election. Or you come and prove it. Both of us will go to court. Is it not? The APC, the PDP, and the NN, all of them will go to court to prove. You understand? So once there is a petition, it is the duty of the law court or the judiciary to decide who and who is right. You understand? If you go to the normal court, the high court, and they are not able to do the work, you appeal, isn't it? You appeal court. But when the Supreme Court gives the final verdict, that's the final answer, is it not? Is it not? Go. So he has to go from one place to the other. Then the last for today is protection of the citizens' rights and liberties. You understand? Protection of the citizens' rights and liberties. If there is no judiciary, the executive, they might just be doing anything they like. Is it not? But the judiciary is always there to tell them, say, sir, that thing you are doing is wrong. If these people want to go to strike because you promised them something and you did not do it, they should be able to go to strike. Is that clear? The judiciary will always stand up to the government and tell them that, yes, this person has the right to do this. Don't trample upon his rights. Don't, because you're the executive, do anything you want. It is not done like that. It is the duty of the judiciary to do what? Protect the rights and liberties of the what? Citizens. That's very, very important. Thank you.